From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Hi folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here's Anaheim now. Pass to Curry. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here we go, one-on-one. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Anaheim. Here's Duncan. That one goes. Count it.
Duncan just too good around the rim. That's a cakewalk for him.
And it's the Bronx's ball. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. Over Curry. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Duncan. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And it's the Bronx's ball. Outside Tatum. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Now Curry takes a three. It's rebounded by George.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Bronx again can't hit.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Stolen by Miller. And here comes the break. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop. The Bronx trails by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Pulls it. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
George outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Kicks it to George. Back to Curry. The Bronx grabs the miss. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And stolen by Holmgren. And he's going for the oop here. Duncan, no good.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
There's Cunningham with a 3. 8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Gets it to go from the corner. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Anaheim ahead, They lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And for Anaheim, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Here's Embiid. Rejected by Bowl. And he recovers it. Back to Embiid. Second chance effort. 3 on the clock. Here's Williamson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And here's Anaheim now. Pass to Duncan. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson.
Plenty of muscle on the block. Zion loved knocking that one away.
Back to Towns. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever. Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Timeout called, the Bronx. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Towns. Outside Brunson. Hit stolen by Wall. By himself. And the big finish by Wall.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
Outside Brunson. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Can't cash it in from close range. George for 3. Ooh, nice D from George.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Lets it fly. Anaheim with the rebound. And stolen by Brunson. George outside. The 3 ball. Knocks down the long. George has got 5.
And George, a volume three-point shooter. He possesses outstanding confidence and leans into that perimeter game.
Pass to George. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Oh, Cunningham! A highlight!
And wow, coming from Cade, that's good stuff.
Miller outside. George outside. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Paul George.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Now, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. Gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
Back to Curry. Fires from deep. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And it's Cunningham missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And the jam by George.
PG showing that's a signature dunk from him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the front of the rim and out. Anaheim leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Reed. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over George. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Anaheim closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And so George will bring it up for the Bronx. 7-point differential. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches the 3. Oh, the confidence from SGA on that 3.
And a nice read, as usual, by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Curry for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. To the inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Wembanyama screen. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Here's Curry. Diving in. And Curry throws it down.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one, I'm sure.
A jaw-dropping jam by SGA.
And you just see that burst. Gilgeous-Alexander, hard to catch him once he gets that first step.
From about 16, Curry, no good. The Bronx trails by 4. There's Tatum with the 3. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Timeout called, Anaheim. Anaheim making a switch here. A minute 53 left in the third. Outside Curry. And stolen by Cunningham. Only one man back on D. George for three. Another three for the Bronx.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Can they get it? Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. A minute 20 left in the third. And it's the Bronx's ball. Outside for Wembanyama. Cunningham outside. Pass to George. There's the three. Anaheim with a rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. The Bronx shooting their first free throw of the contest. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Pass to George. Back to Cunningham. Here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Holmgren. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Here's George. And they get it back. Now Cunningham. George defending. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of three. The Bronx ahead, leading by one. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Wall with the ball for Anaheim. They trail by one. And he banks in the layup.
Assertive play by Wall inside, pushing hard to find himself a shot.
Pass to Brunson. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Williamson with it. And it's blocked.
That's an awesome defensive display by Duncan there, coming up with the block and aggressively sending that one back.
Wall gets the bucket. Wall's got 5 points now in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Anaheim.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
The Bronx trails by 4. To the middle. Kicks it out to Williamson. Stolen by Wall. And they're on the break. From the arc. Williams grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Cunningham, right side. Back to Williamson. 5 to shoot. Outside Brunson. Shoots over George. Brunson misses. Anaheim leading by 4. Pass to Duncan. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Here's Worthy. Misses off the left iron. Now Williamson. They set the pick. Timeout called, the Bronx.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
So both teams changing it up here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during the last break I heard Mike D'Antoni as he talked with the team. And coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
And Allie takes. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man. Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
They get it again. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To end the drought. Can't get it to drop.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Now George. All alone. And the bucket is good. And now an 8-point Anaheim lead.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
George with the block. It's a one-on-one situation. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And Curry throws it down.
Sprinting down the floor is the key to a great fast break, and Steph putting on the afterburners there.
Timeout called, the Bronx. They're down by 12. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. .24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And they recover it. Pass to George. They need this. Oh,
yes, sir.
Wow. And he jams it home with authority.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. So Anaheim wins it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you later. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce.
Here we go. Here we go.
And so here's Sacramento. Now Westbrook. Driving in. Oh, nice! Big finish! Man!
You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness. What a move.
Here's Holmgren. The kick out. Curry. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Pass to Westbrook. Leonard up top. Launches it. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And so Curry will bring it up for Anaheim. It's a three-point game. On the take. And Curry throws it down.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
Up top, Tatum. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's... Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
And there it is for him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Westbrook. Leonard inside. Out to the wing. Şengün with a steal. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright. Boy, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lady. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And Curry's got the ball here for Anaheim. Trailing by 2. Pass to Şengün. Fade away. No good off the back of the rim.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Here's Roy. Lets the 3 fly. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Inside. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Duncan is not messing around when he's in this deep. All business. Very assertive and effective.
And Şengün throw it down.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And so here's Sacramento. After the basket by Anaheim on the other end. Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Nice finish that time by Duncan, rising up to polish off that lob pass.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
To the wing on the left. Duncan hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Duncan's got 6.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Sacramento on top, up 3. Don't. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Sacramento?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
He's a lot to handle coming down the lane. Garnett with the easy score.
And Williams punches it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
To the paint.
Kevin Garnett's teammates trust him to throw it down. That's why they lob it his way with confidence.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And Williams drops them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Down low. And stolen by Reeves. Launches a 3. Knocks down the triple. Reeves has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Tatum looking it over. To the inside. Here's Hill. Drexler grabs the board. Anaheim on offense. To the middle. Here's Malone. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Yeah, Malone showing you the bounce. High he got up there, dunking comes pretty easy to him. It's quite easy when you get that high up.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Sacramento trails by 4. Leonard outside. Pass to Holmgren. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Shot to stop the run. And he lays it up and in. Westbrook's got 6 points.
You know, Westbrook able to score from anywhere. He just is so assertive and confident in what he can do out there.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. A minute 53 left in the first half of this game. Here's Roy. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's Leonard. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Smart move by Kawhi, using the pump fake to draw the foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. He hits the second from the line. And here's Anaheim now. A minute 31 left in the second. Inside. Here's Şengün. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the lay-in. Şengün's got his second basket of the game.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
Leonard for three. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. And it's a tie ball game. Timeout called. Anaheim. Here's Curry. He's got 7. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he makes all 3.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
Anaheim on offense. It's a 3-point game. Good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
It's stolen by James. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Rebound by Sacramento. Westbrook outside. Leonard on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Westbrook. Lets it go from 11. Off the window. It's good. Westbrook's got 11 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Sacramento on top. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's James. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
You can tell LeBron values getting quality shots because he knows how much they're worth, and he's willing to fight for them.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Şengün.
We'd expect nothing less than stifling coverage from Duncan. His effort level on the defensive end, extremely consistent.
And it's Holmgren missing.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Holmgren. Out to the right wing. Duncan. Pure from three-point range. 9 points in the game.
You set him up, Tim Duncan will knock him down.
Great D that time from Holmgren. Sacramento leading by 3. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Timeout called. Anaheim. And here's Anaheim now, trailing by 5. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Drexler got the nickname Clyde the Glide for reasons on display there. Loves to jam it home.
They double him with Holmgren. The kick to Tatum. Westbrook outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Holmgren. The rebound by Malone. Anaheim on offense. He takes it in. And a two-handed jam.
Malone, a big dude, barreling through the lane there.
And here's Holmgren from outside the arc. Bullseye! Chet hitting for 3.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Malone. And he jams it home with authority.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Pass to Tatum. Puts up a 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Anaheim shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
You know, Drexler's game is just so smooth and potent. Runs the floor beautifully, shoots the ball with tremendous confidence, and plays like a guy who can't be stopped.
Pass to Malone. Back to Şengün. Rebound by Sacramento. It's intercepted. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's the fast break. Hill for 3. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Williamson. Goes back up. Oh, a power move. Zion.
And what hustle from Zion right there. Just outworking everyone on the offensive boards.
Pass to Malone. Hill with the steal. And so it's Sacramento up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Sacramento leading by 8. The 3 from Holmgren. Offensive board. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. It's stolen away. Here's Reeves. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It'll be on Zion Williamson. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Hill. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And Sacramento making a change here. Here's Roy. A 3 from the inbound. The kick out, Curry. Pass to Holmgren. And stolen by Holmgren. Tipped away. And he lobs it up top. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Timeout called. Anaheim. And Sacramento making a change here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Anaheim's head coach talking to his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Pass to Tatum from behind the arc. Nails it from 3. And now a 12-point Sacramento lead.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless.
It's good. Curry with a long-range bomb.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Westbrook. And he banks in the layup. And Sacramento leads by 11.
Big game thus far for Westbrook offensively. Not a surprise coming from him. But he is clearly amped up in this one.
Curry, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Anaheim. They get it back. Out to James. Offline with a 3. And the call will be against Alperon Sengun. That's foul number 2 for him. Timeout call, Sacramento. Sacramento leading by 11. Here's Leonard.
Kawhi has a subtle and quiet way of consistently keeping the pressure on.
The first one falls. And Leonard drops them both. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter here. And there's James from the arc. Anaheim with another miss. And so here's Sacramento. This is the most they've led, 13 points. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And he drops the first. And so Westbrook nails both of them. There's 53 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Holmgren. The 3 from Curry. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Westbrook taking his time here. To the inside. 5 to shoot. Good on the shot. And Sacramento leads by 14.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
They get it again. Up top, Westbrook. Second chance effort. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Sacramento with the W. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And tonight we'll see Anaheim as they go up against Fort Worth. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge.
Here we go.
So Anaheim will get the first possession. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Fort Worth on D.
I got him.
Here's LeBron. And that's out of bounds. Anaheim will retain possession. On the inbounds, Curry gets the bucket.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Here's Anderson. Anaheim grabs the miss. The try by James. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Curry outside. It's hauled in by Paul George.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Anderson slams it in.
Oh, soaring in the sky on that one. Anderson playing way above the rim.
Curry. Anderson with the block. To the paint. Here's McGee. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. And now Fort Worth on the break. The three from Maxwell. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Back to LeBron. Will it go? Takes it inside, and it's good on the layup.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up toward the rim. James in the post. And it's sent back by George. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And finished off by Anderson.
And Anderson can fly. His athleticism is really special for a man that size.
Holmgren wide open. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's LeBron. No good on the shot. George with the defensive effort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one misses. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Anaheim shooting their first foul shot of the game. That one misses for Roy.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat. And this guy just wants to get better.
Pass to Şengün. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Willis Reed.
And Şengün is a hard player to get a handle on. Pretty unpredictable, which makes him hard to guard without fouling.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
Fort Worth shooting their first free throws of the game. And Fort Worth making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Drexler. And it's good off the back rim and in.
You can just see how comfortable Drexler is in the mid-range area. He's got a really good touch for these shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. At the top of the key, Malone. On the wing, Reeves. No good on the 3. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Anaheim on top, up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from Anaheim, guys, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
You know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
On a dime. Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And Fort Worth calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Anaheim leading by 4. Reeves left side. And it's Reed pulling it down. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Tatum from 3.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Pass to Şengün. And he makes that one.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Fort Worth trails by 3. Reed a screen. Inside. And stolen by Malone. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. To the right side. Şengün with a wide open look. Good, it's Malone picking up the assist.
This speaks to how assertive Şengün can be. Love when he makes quick decisions like that there.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Anaheim.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that. The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Tatum. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Fort Worth trails by 7.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes. And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Down low. LeBron with the block.
What timing by James on the denial. His hands is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
1:33 left in the second quarter. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his 3. James with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Great D that time from Tatum.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Moves back up. Roy with the block. Anaheim leading by 4. Here's James. Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
There's a minute left to play here in the half. Stolen by Roy. And now Malone pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And they'll keep possession. Now the fast break. Tatum, here's the lob. He's through the air.
And man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
Here's LeBron. It's hauled in by Fort Worth. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And Reed flops them both. Fort Worth trails by 4. And it's McGee penetrating. And it's McGee slamming it down.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
Outside, George. Back to Miller. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Anaheim leads by only 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now an update on LeBron from David Aldridge. What'd you find out, David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Fort Worth let me know the status. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Fort Worth. Trailing by 2. Pass to McGee. Lays it up off the glass. McGee's got 6 points.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Curry can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And here's Miller. He has yet to score. To the inside. Holmgren with the steal. Curry with a wide open look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
James, no good. And here is Fort Worth now. Oh, wow!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Anaheim making a switch here. And it's Anaheim with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oh, Curry making a statement.
I mean, is there anything Steph Curry doesn't do? A pass that long had better be on target. Otherwise, it's impossible to make a play.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Here's Holmgren. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Fort Worth trails by 4. Pass to McGee. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. McGee's got 10.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Oh, he can't hit. It's tipped. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And it's McGee with the jam.
Great timing by McGee on the liftoff. Getting in the air to receive the pass at just the right time.
Roy fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. And Anaheim leads by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Holmgren. Here's Anaheim. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
And Fort Worth will go for a different look here. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Anaheim, they've been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Fort Worth trails by 5. Off the inbound. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The drive by Holmgren. Comes up empty down low. Now Fort Worth with it. And then Mitchell at the dump.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They double team Kerr. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. Count it, and the foul. That's on Chris Anderson.
And they got to bring the double team on him.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Free throw dropped for Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Outside, George over James. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And it's Anaheim with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Anaheim with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. When they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an... Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's Maxwell. Pass to Anderson. Anaheim grabs the miss. Here's James. Doesn't go for him. George with the defensive effort. Fort Worth trails by 7. And Anderson slams it in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Roy. Kicks it out to LeBron. And Anaheim with another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Timeout called, Anaheim. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Anaheim's head coach talked to his team during that timeout. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Mitchell. George trying to break free.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
And Fort Worth making a change here. They double team Kerr. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And it's McGee with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Fort Worth trails by 7. And Benyama outside. McGee a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's LeBron. He can't hit that time. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's McGee. Money!
Because he's a competitor and he's confident, McGee doesn't shy away from taking important shots.
Pass to Roy. Back to Curry. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's LeBron. Oh, a big move by LeBron.
And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And both free throws good for Paul George.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, key. And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
I'm LeBron, John.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Bro.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Two possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
It's George. Yes!
Hey, when you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
On the triple. And Fort Worth calls time here. And once
man.
At this point.
And if you can get
Miss
a
Clay.
Shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2.
And down 3-1. Came back. They went 3-1 again. Dang, man. Hey, Curry. I already know what I did.
And it's all about the 3
So
right
far.
here.
No doubt.
He ain't gonna do that.
Shot has to be a 3.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from downtown. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Miss Clay.
To foul, and on that occasion to stop
Down 3-1, came back.
in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows?
Then he went 3-1 again.
And they're right
LeBron.
there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot
I'm LeBron,
different
John.
than early game free throws in terms
Yeah,
of making.
man.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
And
I'm
that's
LeBron, bro.
Some really good work in the charity strike to close this one out.
So it's Anaheim picking up the win. They
Good
didn't
game,
have
man.
it on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted.
repeat was great for me.
Shot! Way to take that strong. 10-17. To the board, hey, yo, right here, baby. Go forward, go forward. Oh, foul. Stay down. 2-0. Hey, yo, right here. What's the roll? Shut up. Shut up. Oh, you don't want 19-10. Oh, right here. Hey, no, stop. Check up. Way to take that strong. 4-2. Who got ball? And one. Let's go. What is stay? Who's next? Hey, who got him? Yo, shut up. Way to get it. Hey. Why'd you do your Shut up, shut up, shut up. Good take, baby. 7-6. Come get it. Good take, baby. 9-6. Hey, yo, right here, right here. Come around, yo, come around. Get it, grab it. Hey, that's your shot. Keep shooting. Hey, right here, go over it. Hey, yo, right here. Oh, that's my ball. That's out. Check it up top. What's up? Finish 3-0. You're living up. Check up. Got ball. Oh, I got him. Big. You don't want none. 5-0. Hey, swing it. Stay on him. Yo, I got that right here. Green coming. Right there. Shot. Get it. Good board.
Game time.
That's all you. Keep shooting it. 15-11.
All right, here we go.
13-15. Hey, way to grab it.
Hey, give him that.
2-0. Hey, 4. No. Hey, get it. Train that, baby. Take that.
I'll just
Keep
throw it
shooting
on
that.
and it goes in.
Watch the screen. Watch him. Box out. Pressure him up. 3-5. Right here.
Corner.
What? Very good. 5. Come to me. Get there. Shot. Ball up. 17-18. Good boy. 10-5.
He's open. I got him. Hey, yo, right here. Get him. Cut. Come on.
Whose bad is that?
On your man.
Yo, keep shooting that. 7-10.
Help. I got ball. Hey, yo.
Ball up.
Corner. Hey, good boy. Hey. Come on, give up. Sprint. Knock it down.
Hey, yo, right there.
9-12. 14-11.
Ball coming. Switch. Come around. Who got ball? That's out.
Yo, take it up top. You can't fly with me. You call this fun? You know what you're doing. Bring it. 19-12.
Ball up.
2 up.
Grab it.
Give him that. 17-14.
Come on.
17 up.
I got you. What's up?
Oh! Got your help.
I'm open.
Out!
Hey, yo.
Way to go hard. 4-2.
Hey, right here. Pop it. Shot.
Good rebound. Hey, yo, right here.
That's all you.
19-17.
Gotta be a playmaker, man. Oh, shut up.
Good shot. I'm not even breaking a sweat out here.
You know what to do.
Shot.
Give me that.